I heard the noise from the speakers today. How would you compare that to all the other noise you've heard so far just in practice?
Well, they did a good job again. You know, we do it doing 2 sessions, one during team run, one during our team, and it's just about them communicating. That's the whole thing. It's about communicating with signals, communicating with each other on the line of scrimmage, and they did a nice job today.
Can you tell a difference in practice coming off of a win like that?
I don't think there's any question. A lot more energy, you know, and they came out and we had a lot of work done today, you know, a lot of new stuff, and I thought they executed it really well.
The challenges of building on the offensive plan now that opponents have seen it on film and have it for that.
Well, we've got both quarterbacks ready now, you know, and full speed, so both of them available. So it's really a good situation for us. So it was practice as usual. He was full speed and everybody was full go. So we're good to go now, which is a nice thing.
So he looked rusty, or is he kind of?
I thought he came out and practiced well, and his reads were really good, and he threw the ball well. You could see some zip on the ball for the first time. So the time off has really helped.
Update on Isaiah?
No, nothing yet.
Georgia's been really good at limiting explosive plays. What do they do well, and how do you try to get a couple loose?
Well, you know, Kirby and their whole staff, they do a great job. I mean, you watch them, they don't give you anything easy. You know, they got a great front seven. Their secondary is really good, and you know, you got to work for every single yard, not just for first downs, but for yards. And you're right, you look at the explosive tape, and there's not that many. You know, I think in 6 games, there's like six explosive runs, you know, over 12 yards. So we got our work cut out for us, and we'll have to come with a lot of energy, and it's going to have to be perfect on your technique, and you got to strain, and that's what it's going to take to beat a team like Georgia.
On the other end, what do you do? How do you? The short yardage was popped up again.
It did too. I mean, and that's a frustrating thing for Coach Smartman and myself. The one, we put him in a bad situation. The other two MAs, 2 missed assignments. Just absolutely incredible. That's what's frustrating. I mean, we had both of them that were really good plays, and on the third one, I'll take all that. I put Kennard in a bad situation, but you know, they're frustrated about it too, because it's 2 guys that we count on, and 2 things that we usually make the call right, and you know, one was on a running back and one was on an offensive lineman, so that was frustrating for us.
But it's not anything you got to go back to the drawing board.
Not right now, we're not. I mean, we've got some other things with these guys, but yeah, I mean that was tough, because we could have been, you know, 9 for 13 on 3rd down, and you know, not getting a yard just really ticks you off.
You guys have had slow starts 3 straight weeks now. How important is it between the hedges to come out and, you know, be humming early?
I think it's everything. You know, we had a, I think, 7-play drive going in this game against Arkansas, and then we get a holding call. You know, and that's the thing that we cannot do. Not on the road, not against Georgia. You know, you've got to eliminate pre-snap penalties. You got to eliminate perimeter holding, offensive line holding. You got to play perfect. You know, you've got to have no turnovers, and you've got to be patient. And that's what you have to do against a team like Georgia.
Feathering group up front in that O-line, and those have kind of been mounting lately. Have you been able to put your finger on?
Say that again.
You've got that veteran group, and some of those pre-snap penalties have been mounting.
Yeah, we had, you know, I think Stenberg had one this week, and then the snap with Drake, him snapping it when he's not supposed to snap it, and those got to get eliminated, all of them. And it's inexcusable with a veteran O-line.
You guys being mid-season right now, how would you say your offense has played up to this point? Would you willing to give them a grade? 8
I mean, we haven't been a rolling ball of butcher knives, and you know, we're trying to improve every day, and we're trying to get better each and every day. You know, we got a little bit better this last week, and we're going to have to get a lot better this week.
How does Georgia's defense, you know, force you guys to get a little more creative?
You know, I think, you know, from here on out, you know, we can be creative, but with both quarterbacks available, you know, I think the creativity really, you know, you can do some things to maybe keep them off balanced. So we're doing that every week. You know, some weeks it doesn't look like we're creative, and some weeks it does. You know, but we're working at it.
So they have playmakers all over the place, but what impresses you the most about Georgia's defense? Is it a certain area or is it just kind of all around?
Their front seven, I mean, they're all around. You know, their front seven, and I alluded to it before, just the coaching staff does a great job. They know where to fit, they know where to be, and they make it tough on you. They try to take every single thing away from your formation, or whatever you do, they know what's going on. So you have to counter that, and you have to do a really good job, or they'll eat you up.
And for a guy like Cleveland, who always hasn't gotten a ton of opportunities to make a few big plays last game, what do you think that does for him?
Confidence, probably more than anything. You know, he has waited his time, and you know, it was really good to see him get a ball. And you know, he played almost 50 snaps in that game, I think, and he hadn't done that since he's been here. So that was a huge boost for him.
Seemed what Lynn and AJ were kind of able to do together there. Is that something? How can you build from that to, especially with their run defense being so, you know, been pretty formidable so far?
Well, we were able to get on the perimeter, you know, a little bit more in that game, and you know, this game's going to be a little bit different. This is a different defense. They have a different type of defense, a different style. So we have to be, again, as we go back to the creativity, you have to try to be creative to get your yards. You're not going to just go up there and just say you're going to mash Georgia.
Are you full goal with the offensive line this week?
Full goal with the whole offensive line. Everybody's in. The only one right now is Epps, you know, in the receiver position that's not ready yet. That O-line's full goal.
Eddie, dating back to the spring and summer, there's a lot of talk about showing more balance for recruits, especially at those skill positions. How much, as you've talked to those guys the last few weeks in general, do you get a sense that they understand the quarterback situation and the injuries, that things may be more than you planned?
They're pretty smart. Yeah, they're pretty smart, and it's a tight-knit group.
All right, everybody ready?